It is time to become
actors.
Hey, how's it going, you swell individuals? I'm already laughing just thinking about this. But on today's cracked tier list video, we're gonna be putting the Genshin characters into random teams of 4, and they're gonna be putting on a high school performance thing. I don't know. Like, you know how you have like play night during high school where everyone comes to see what the theater kids have been prepping all year? Yeah, that's what this is gonna be. So, the teams are gonna be decided, like always, with the spinny wheel of spinniness, yes. And real quickly, we'll go through the tiers. We have the perfect performance, the one where they get the standing ovation. Even the grumpy professor is like, goddamn, that was a good performance. Then we have the complete mess, but it's funny. We have the great performance for a niche. Then we have kinda basic, but not bad, so your generic average play. The fun to watch when intoxicated. So this is that performance you need to be drunk to really understand, if you will. Then we have a little disorganized. Actually, I'm gonna change this. Okay, this seems a little better. And finally, we have a fight breaks out on stage. But anyway, let's get into the first pair of the day. I'm excited. Now, obviously, I can see Dory as the financial backer, but her actually on stage, oh, that's awesome. I like that. Yo, Yelan about to turn the crowd into some masochist simps. I feel like she'd play the villain though. Yes, wait, okay. Screw it, Xinyan is the protagonist. She has to be. Well, okay, let's see who the last member is. Okay. Wait, I kind of have an idea for this and I love it, okay. And finally we have Chongyun. So this kind of gives me some heroes versus villain vibes. So I don't think it's gonna be that much of a humorous performance, but it's gonna be a high budget performance. Like Dory has some of those connections, so she's gonna hook everyone up with those top tier like costumes and stuff. Yes. Okay, she's gonna be the clothes maker as well. With that said, Yelan's gonna be the main antagonist and Dory's gonna be like the side bish. She's like that henchman that gets killed halfway through the performance and the entire audience is like, no! Because she's the comedic relief of this entire thing. Chongyun gives such heavy protagonist boy vibes, so he's gonna be going against the mysterious assassin woman who killed his father. So he's the hero with his best friend Xinyan, who go on a magical journey. This is so... I don't know where I'm going with this, but I feel like Xinyan might also die at the hands of the evil Yelan. And Xinyan would make her death the most dramatic thing imaginable. Like maybe she just gets stabbed through the heart and she's like, ugh, Chungus, when I die, tell my mom, hello. And Chongyun's like, no, Xinyan. And then, after his best friend's death, he slays Yelan. Ooh, actually no. He's gonna bring her down, but he's not gonna kill her. Yeah, he's gonna be like, let the court decide your fate. Plot twist, there's gonna be a sequel. Yelan breaks out of prison, yes. Oh, frick, I love this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna move them around after, I'm sure, but to me, it's kind of perfect because it has everything. You have the villain, you have the heroes, you have the comedy relief who is like financially backing the whole thing. Nah, this is a good performance, y'all. We might move it around, but still, that's a good first group. I like that. Let's go, Malfi, yeah! Je pense Charlotte va être pas mal très confortable sur la stage. Yes, wait, she'd be so comfortable, guys.
Anyway, Shaq, yes, yes.
Next, we have the Coco Fish. Ooh, do you think she'd have stage fright? No, no. She's the military leader. I think she'd be fine. I think this is the most realistic character to actually join the theater club, but we got Zhang Ling. Let's go. And finally, we got baby girl, the purple cat. So, next we got the group of swell ladies and Zhang Ling. So I gotta say it right now, Zhang Ling, kind of like Chung Yun, is your typical shonen protagonist. She's hyped as heck. She is so ready to go murder the evil enemy's army, yes. Because actions don't have consequences in the performing arts world. So she'd be chill here. As for the rest of the group, I feel like Cushing and Kokomi are like the planning type. They're the one writing the script, so it's so perfect. The audience is gonna be like, oh my god, whoever wrote this deserves an Oscar. And just the thought of Kokomi and Cushing meeting, ooh, that's a dynamic I never even thought of, but I'm starting to get some diabetes just thinking about it. It's really cute. Like they're both bad bitches while simultaneously being really wholesome. Ooh, ooh. Maybe some of the other team members don't show up for the performance, so Cushing and Kokomi have to replace them, yeah. And they both might get a bit of stage fright. Actually, no, since they're both really high government officials, kind of-ish. I think they would be perfectly fine. And Charlotte, finally, I think is gonna be the main antagonist, yes. Because this face right here gives me a lot of the scheming vibes, like she's following Zhang Ling around to figure out what makes her tick or something like that. But nah, even though Zhang Ling's the typical shonen protagonist, I feel like it's a very deeply written plot. Yeah, because Kokomi and Cushing are the writers. I'm gonna say it's a pretty simple, great performance for a niche. I don't think there's gonna be that many audience members, like, like there's not gonna be that many people laughing in the crowd. So I'm gonna say it's just a good performance for people who understand what good writing is. Yeah, a sophisticated shonen plot, yes. That group was kind of messy, actually. Guys, this auditorium is about to be completely sold out for Barbara. Okay, both of these characters belong in completely different genres of a play. Wait, yes! The last character was Ningguang, and now we got Beidou. It was destined to be, guys. Wait, let's get someone for Barbara. Get Benny, please. Give me Benny for this. That was kind of close. And finally, we have the chaotic cog, which is Hu Tao. This is a really fun group. Guys, this entire team has the potential to be a main character. Like every single one of them could have the starring role. Ooh, ooh, okay. Now, this plot is kind of cracked, but hear me out. Beidou and Ningguang are gonna be Barbara's parents, and she's super attached to them because Ningguang's such a good mom. Beidou, a bit of the alcoholic dad, but she's still a Chad, so it works. So she was adopted from this orphanage into this loving and caring family that is murdered by Hu Tao. Like one peaceful day in their nice little home, Hu Tao realizes she needs some customers and kind of sneaks in, impales both Beidou and Ningguang in their sleep. Yeah. So little Barbara, who's like 7 years old, walks into their room, sees them both dead, swears vengeance. I've always been waiting for Barbara to snap, and this is what it's gonna be. So the whole journey is gonna be her going after Hu Tao, but the thing is, I feel like Hu Tao is that villain the audience is rooting for, because she's hilarious. Like, even when she kills the parents, she's probably saying some memey stuff. She's like, thank you for your patronage. I'll be back for your daughter once she's grown into a bigger coffin. Now, this is dark, but anyway, unfortunately, Barbara will defeat Hu Tao. The entire audience is gonna be like, aww. But at the same time, I don't think she's gonna kill her. No, this is gonna be a path to forgiveness performance. Yeah. So once she finally cornered Hu Tao, she decides to let her go, and just, it's a happily ever after. Even though Hu goes off to kill more people, she's gonna stay away from Barbara, so it's a good ending. I'm gonna say, ooh, where should this go? I think it's another perfect performance. Yeah, although Beto and Ning Wong aren't in it for that long, the entire cast is so good. Like, maybe the introduction arc, when it's the parents and Barbara, is like 30 minutes. So you get attached to the parents, and then Hu Tao kills them. Yeah, very good performance, me likey. Next pair. Next, we got the cool girl, Shinobu. Ooh, she'd be good at this, yes. Okay. Did I put Sarah on the wheel twice? Okay, yeah, I did. But anyway, I can't be the only one who thinks it'd be cute when Sarah's acting. Okay, that's not bad, that's fine. Next, we got the flirty mama Ying-R. I'll put a picture of her on screen for y'all. And finally... And lastly, we have Razor. Okay, so for this team, I gotta give the main character role to Razor. Just because I think it would be hilarious. Like, half the audience is gonna be like, aww, while the other half is like, hey, yo, what is that man on? Nah, and watching him while drunk as a main character, I'm sorry. Oh, and Ying-R is gonna be his mom in the play. Yes, because he never met his real parents. It's perfect. So my girl Shinobu is 100% the organizer of the show, and she'll also be the main antagonist. Yes, because Sarah, I don't think is gonna be down, even if it's just a performance, because she is an honorable woman. And I feel like Shinobu approaches her and is like, Sarah, we need someone to be the main antagonist. She's gonna be like, okay, it's not gonna be me, bitch. Ooh, she could be Razor's teacher as well. Yes, and she's gonna die by Shinobu. And Sarah's last words are like, Razor, tell the Shogun she's hot. Razor's like, who is that? Teacher? Teacher, no! Then he's like, I get revenge, and maybe I find this Shogun lady she talk about. And then as he's setting off on his journey, Ying-R's like, honey, don't forget to pack your sword. It's very good for impaling people. He's like, don't worry, mom. I bring weapon to kill. She's like, that's my boy. I raised you well. Now, these are going off the deep end, guys. But yeah, him and Shinobu will have an epic showdown. And I don't think this is a scenario where Razor's gonna show mercy. Hell no. Mercy? What is that? I feel bad for Shinobu having to organize the whole thing and then be the villain that everyone dislikes. No! I feel like this kind of relates to her Arataki gang antics because some people call her a fun pooper, but she's not. She's great, guys. So with that in mind, ooh, I'm gonna say, since the quality of the actors might be lacking a bit, it's gonna be kind of basic, but not bad. Because Shinobu's probably the only decent actor. Ying-R is just being herself, being flirtatious mama. And Sarah and Razor, I can imagine being a little awkward, but kind of in the cute way. So it's not bad, just kind of average. Yeah. Next performance. Act acting. What is that? No, Shenhe would be hilarious. Yes. Wait, please give me some comedy. I need some comedy for this. Ask and you shall receive. We have Chi-Chi. These are two of the most simple-minded characters. Please, come on. Continue with the vibe.
Okay, that's not bad.
Next, we got baby girl Ayaka. Okay, she would love this.
Yeah, the performing arts, that's her thing, guys.
Ayaka is gonna have to carry this so badly. Oh my god. This gives me vibes like Ayaka's really excited to go to this new school and she's about to join the theater club. And she's super excited. She's like, this is a new experience. I can't wait to meet new friends. And she slowly opens the door to the theater club and she just sees Shenhe eating some grass, Chi-Chi sleeping on the floor like she was in a coffin, and Diona probably screaming at all the other club members. Nah. Why do I feel like some club members might quit if Diona's too harsh with them? Yes! Ooh, that's why the club is so small. Yeah. Because if your acting isn't perfect, Diona gets really upset with you. She starts hissing like, why you acting suck, boy? And the only two people who stayed are the two most brain-dead characters. And Ayaka's like, let's stay open-minded. Maybe they're all nice people. And they are. They all are good people, but when it comes down to performance night, it's gonna be a complete mess. I think Ayaka is probably the best actor here, and that kind of says a little bit. I'm not insulting anyone's acting abilities, but I feel like if Shenhe was to like recite her lines, Diona would be like, all right, put your soul into it. She would be like, soul? What is that? Like, her showing emotion is such a hard thing. Similar to Chi-Chi, guys. So, Diona's like, you know what? Ayaka, just be the main character. You're gonna carry this entire performance on your back. So, I think it's gonna flop. Oh, nah. Actually, this is the perfect example of something fun to watch when you're drunk. Yes, imagine watching Chi-Chi and Shenhe trying to act when under the influence. That would be the funniest thing imaginable. And without a doubt, Diona's gonna play the main villain, and I don't think she would be that bad, but the entire audience is probably captivated by the two people who can't act. Half the audience is like, what the actual heck? While the other half is like, everyone after the show is like patting Ayaka on the back because they know she had to do most of the work. But with that said, I'm gonna say it's fun to watch when you're intoxicated. Yes, actually. I feel like this plot would be so far out there, guys. This is so weird.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, Jean doing a recreational activity? No, that's really wholesome. I like that.
Oh, God.
Ooh, let's go. Okay. Dea is that bad bitch who is the perfect girl to get Jean to loosen up. Yes. Okay, can we get a group of bad bitches? I need that.
Oh, God. Oh, no, stay on. Okay.
Not really a bad bitch, but a wholesome cat. We have Kidada. Hey, yo, Kaya and Dea on the same team. Oh, I like that. Yes. All right, you know what? Real quick, I'm gonna move these guys back here and we're gonna delete this one. Yeah, because these two tiers are kind of the same. Anyway, for this swell group of individuals. Oh, okay. I have an idea for this one. So Jean, similar to the bad bitches up here, is probably more of like the planning type. She wants to write the script. She doesn't want to be on that stage. No. But then Kaya and Dea kind of work their charming magic. And they're like, hey, want to join us up there? She's like, no. Now you could say, since Jean is a leader, she would be used to speaking in front of people, but no, no, no. Entertaining is a whole different ballpark, y'all. The amount of pressure that comes with captivating the crowd is immeasurable. It's a girthy burden to carry. That was a sentence. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna give her an insanely big role. I think she's gonna be like tree number 47 in scene 2. Maybe she'll have 2 lines or something. It'll be a nice time. Now, for the main plot, Dea is gonna be the badass hero, and Kirara is gonna be the sidekick. Yes! Ooh, ooh! And maybe at one point, like they need to sneak into the evil Kaya's lair. Because yes, he's gonna be the villain. So she's gonna transform into a cat to kind of gather information secretly. But then Kaya catches Kirara and he's like, Dea, if you ever want to see your pussy again. I'm sorry. If you ever want to see your cat girl again, come to my private abode alone. So she's like, give me back my cat, Kaya. Yes, the whole plot is Dea recovering her cat. Oh, and I feel like Kaya and Dea would kind of be frenemies. Yeah. Kaya will be a bit of an anti-hero, yeah. It's just every now and then he steals people's cats and probably takes good care of them. It's just he never lets them go. Yes, so he has a basement full of pussy. I need to stop with this. But anyway, this is gonna be a really epic adventure of Dea rescuing Kirara. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be kind of hilarious. In a weird way, yes. Because they're probably taking it really seriously when the plot is the dumbest thing imaginable. You can't help but be mesmerized and also laugh at the ridiculousness of the performance. Yeah. Next performance. Hey, Noelle's debut on the big stage. Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh god, no.
Why do I feel like A is gonna take her role too seriously? I kind of wish Inazuma had a Yenfei to kind of judge A's actions a bit, but anyway. This is a weirdly wholesome performance. And finally, we have Amber. All right, so we got a plot for this one. I think Amber and Noelle are gonna be the dual main characters. Yes, because they're both insanely wholesome, but here's the thing. One of them is gonna die. And who's gonna kill them? Well, I'm sure you could already guess. You know what? I'm taking the unorthodox approach and saying Amber is the one who protects Noelle. She's like, Noelle, hide behind me. Wait, what would A's motivation be in the play? Ooh, what if she's just mad at them for existing? Yeah, so she eliminates Amber and just becomes your generic main antagonist. All she wants is power. And maybe Amber and Noelle were going against her. Yes, that's the plot. So, after Amber's tragic death, Noelle vows vengeance. I feel like there's a lot of vengeance groups. But here's the thing. Before she sets off on her journey, Yenfei goes up to Noelle and is like, don't kill her. Bring her to justice. And Noelle is like, screw that, I'm killing her. Again, it's a performance, guys. It's not a measure of strength. I feel like people are gonna take this really seriously. But please don't. So, after their intense duel to the death, Noelle finally gains the upper hand. And right as she's about to avenge her dead sister Amber, she remembers Yenfei's words. She's like, remember, the legal system works. So yes, then the court decides her fate, and for committing mass genocide, I swear it's all just a performance, guys. She is sentenced to life in prison. Random thing, guys. Do you ever wish A just, like, apologize to her people? I know it's just a random little thing, but it would be nice. I was just throwing that out there. But this is gonna be a bit of a nice mix of realism and fantasy elements, because you got the courtroom, you got the epic anime duel between Noelle and Raiden. It's a nice performance overall. Me likey. Now, I think in the acting department, A might not be the best, but she's the antagonist. All she has to do is be herself. Bonk, stop bullying her. Sorry, Bonk. But yeah, Noelle might not be the best actor either. You know what? I'm gonna say it's kind of basic as well. Yeah, I don't think the writing is gonna be super duper phantasma orgasm, but it's still gonna be a good time. I'm sure they would have funny little slip ups. And yeah, nice. Next team. Next, we got Tiggy Cakes. Wait, him in a play is hilarious. The amount of main character vibes Yoimiya emanates is insane. Okay, she would be great for this. Next, we have Nahida on stage. Yes. I love it so much. No. Okay. This was really close to being a reenactment of Sumeru, like the story quest. Okay, guys, this group is kind of comedy gold to me. So hot take, Paimon's gonna be the main evildoer. She's gonna be confiscating all the food throughout the land, and it is our hero's job to stop her in her tracks. There will be people starving because Paimon just wants more food. She issues the Declaration of Paimonation. All food must be handed to Paimon, unless you have a death wish. And this trio here is kind of amazing as well, because they all are kind of funny. Like, Tiggy's that sassy bitch who's gonna be calling Paimon a lummox, because she kind of is, for stealing everyone's food. Then you have Yoimiya, who's the wholesome, energetic kind of comedy. Nah, just know half of the auditorium would be simping for this chick like crazy. And then Nahida has that really weird sense of humor. Like, you know when she does her cracked out metaphors? She would be like, Paimon, your soul is like your stomach, an empty, bottomless void. Maybe not the funniest. What the fuck? Bro, the emo kids in the audience, so true. Low-key, if I heard that and I was drunk, I would be laughing my butt off. But either way, that aside, this is gonna be a really funny performance, and I think it's kind of perfect. The humor is top tier. I'm sure Nahida would be a bit of the script writer too. Yes! She would use all of her big braininess to create the most well-crafted scenarios, and at the same time, it's super funny. So this would be a top tier performance. In my eyes, yes. Next performing team. Next we have Olila. Wait, this is kind of cute. Oh, sleep version. Wait. I speak too soon. Let's see what this is. This man is gonna get so into it. I love it. Okay, Jing Cho in the theater club.
Okay, that's so good, that's so good.
Okay. Timmy Cakes is that generic character who's probably gonna die, but okay, I'm not gonna spoil the script here. Nah, Rosaria on stage. This is freaking with me. Wait, I have a thick plot for this one. So, Rosaria is gonna be the main antagonist because she has to be. Like, look at his bad bitch. The audience is probably waiting for this bitch to make her debut on stage. She would have such a specific crowd. Like usually when the villain gets introduced, the audience is like completely silent. But there would be one corner of the auditorium that is just like, yes, queen, let's go, queen. Yeah, and Timaeus is gonna be her lackey. She's like, Timaeus, he's like, yes, my queen, would you like me to lick your foot? She's like, you could do that later. I need you to stop the two heroes coming for me. He's like, of course, stop, the queen insists. And Xingqiu is like, justice, and instantly beheads Timaeus. In his last moments, he's like, I hope my queen isn't too sad. Rosaria's just like, whatever, I can just get someone else to lick my feet. We're going off the deep end, but anyway, so Layla and Xingqiu are gonna be our heroes who set off to defeat Rosaria. Ooh, what if during their epic fight, Rosaria accidentally hits Layla on the head? Yes, and it knocks her out, and the entire audience is like, oh my god, this is so real. And Rosaria's like, oh shit, Xingqiu, can you see if she's okay? But instantly, she pops back up in her sleep mode and is a better actor than she was before. Yes, Layla before was like, oh no, stop. But now, Layla's like, stop it, you vile fiend. Yes. Xingqiu would be so confused, but would be so down with it. Rosaria's just like, oh, I guess I did something good. So yeah, this would be kind of a funny mess, I think. Yeah, Timaeus is a bit of the comedy relief. But I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna add a tier here, yeah. Because I don't think this is quite perfect, but I still think it's a really damn good performance. It's borderline perfect, but it's just the acting aspect of it. Like Layla in the first half would just be dead. Rosaria, her acting, she'd be a good villain, not the best actor though. And Timaeus, I can't see it. I think Xingqiu is gonna be the writer and the best actor. So yeah, not a bad performance though. I still really like it. Next team. Next, we got my boy Goro, who might have a bit of that stage fright. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Guys, I want the Traveler to be part of this team now. Please, give Zhao a friend. Oh, this is cracked. This is weird. Next up, we have Candace. Bro, this entire team, picturing them acting is so odd. Oh, no. Would this performance flop? I need to think about this. Anyway, we have Sucrose. Guys, I think this would be such an awkward, yet really wholesome group on the stage. Like, everyone in the crowd is wondering, why the heck did these kids join the theater club, bro? With that said, though, if we need someone to take charge, it has to be the bad bitch Candace. And I feel like she'd be the least nervous on stage. Yeah, ooh, imagine if Kokomi comes to see Goro's performance. Oh, nah, I feel like he's gonna be nervous. Like his tail would be standing on end. He'd be like, I have to do a good job for my kui. But even if it's bad, Kokomi's not gonna care. She's just gonna be clapping like, yes, Goro, do your thing, king. Yes, wait, that's the route we're gonna take. All three of these characters, nah, all four of them are gonna have respective audience members that are cheering them on. Yeah, so Kokomi, Lumine, Albedo, and Dea. Let's go. Now, if we're gonna pick like an antagonist of the group, I think it has to be Zhao. It's just his demeanor. I know he means well and is a cinnamon bun deep down, but still, every now and then he gives off some malicious intent that I feel like he might even scare the audience. Yes. Like everyone's like, I didn't know Zhao had that in him. I'm kind of moist right now. But yeah, I feel like Candace would have some self-sacrificing role, and it would be up to Goro and Sucrose to defeat the evil Zhao. I don't like calling him evil, but anyway. With all that said, I'm gonna say I'm changing this last one because I don't think there's gonna be that many fights, but if there is, we'll bring it back, don't you worry. Yes, we're gonna put them here. Even though I don't think it's the best thing, some audience members might be a little rude. Oh, yeah, and if they're rude, Lumine, Albedo, Dea would be smacking them. It's a really wholesome group, guys.
Next team!
Next, we got Aether. He'd be really good at playing the Traveler. It's Daddy Ayato, back in the performing arts. Ayato and Venti give me heavy Da Boys vibes. I kind of love that. Wait, is it gonna be a sausage fest for this one?
Hell yeah, give me that sausage, son!
Wait, Sino and Venti? That's such a meme group. Me likey. Yo, this group is getting a lot of people moist. I think it's mostly Ayato. Ooh. This one we're gonna do a bit of a change of pace. Enough of the heroes and villains. This is gonna be a comedy, yes! And Daddy Ayato is gonna be the director, okay? Wait. This is kind of random, but have you guys seen the movie Rush Hour? This is what that's gonna be. Venti and Sino are Da Boys on a mission against, we'll say, the somewhat evil Ayato. Wait, Ayato being a comedy villain? I love that, okay? And he can be the Italian mafia boss. It's perfect. So Venti and Sino will have a bunch of stupid little antics. Sino's like, Venti, you should stop drinking. Venti's like, yeah, I'll stop drinking when you become a comedian. This is dumb. This is a stupid. Just a bunch of dumb stuff like that. Aether, I think, is gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be a triple group. Yeah, because you always need someone who's more like grounded in reality. That's gonna be the boy Aether. These two will be memeing. He's just gonna be like, why do I have friends like this? And then when they finally get to Ayato's like cartel warehouse, Ayato welcomes them. Welcome to my humble abode. This is my assistant Toma. He's gonna be escorting you to the afterlife. Kill him, Toma. This is gonna be comedy gold. Do we have something for comedy? We don't. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put it here, and we're gonna change this, yes, to comedy gold. The tears are all over the place in this one, y'all. But still, it's a good time. Anyway, they're going there. Next team. Next, we got Kaveh.
Who's next?
Yeah, let's go! Yo, Faruzan and Kaveh. Their interactions are so adorable. I love it. Wait, let's get a Sumeru squad. Yeah, let's go for that. Come on.
You miss sugar, baby.
Very epic, very epic. We got the boy Toma. He's good at everything, so he'll be fine.
That's a nice girl.
This city needs a hero. Wait a sec. Wait, can we do a Batman skit? Wait, hang on. I need to think about this. We have to go down the Batman route. Okay, I can't be the only one who thinks Diluc and Toma gives off Bruce Wayne and Alfred vibes. Like, Toma is basically a butler already. Or no, sorry. He's more of a Chad man wife. Yes. But Diluc's gonna be like, Toma. Wait. That's Ayato, sorry. Toma, what are the whereabouts of the evil Madame Faruzan, the crazy inventor who's creating automatons to destroy the city? Again, remember guys, this is all a performance. It's not real. But I kind of like this route, yeah. So it's gonna be Faruzan versus Diluc, and they both have like their respective assistant. Yeah, so Kaveh is gonna be Faruzan's right-hand man, and he's like the mini-boss of the performance. And he's probably a little uncomfortable doing this because he's such a good guy all the time. But Faruzan is like, come on, Kaveh, it's just an act. You just have to play, get an evil laugh going. Just picture D-Luke as Al-Haytham. You're gonna do amazing. All of his demons start coming to life in the performance. Yes. Okay, I like this route. I also think Toma is gonna have like an honorable death. Yeah, both assistants are gonna die. And after Alfred the Toma's death, D-Luke is swearing vengeance on Fatui Harbinger #2, Faruzan. I also think this is a really well-written performance. Yeah, because you got Toma on the squad, Faruzan is probably super down for a performance like a play because it's what the kids are into nowadays. Yes. I'm gonna say it's just a really damn good performance. I don't think it's gonna be that funny. Actually, yeah, wait, Faruzan's part of it. I can imagine Faruzan being a funny villain, but like unintentionally. Like she's trying to be serious, and the audience is like, and she's like, quiet, youngsters, your elder is reading her lines. But yeah, we're not gonna put it in quite the perfect performance, but still, it's gonna be a good time with this group. Next group. Oh, I kind of want to make Aloy like a tree or something. Yeah, she'd be a really good tree. Ooh, let's go, queen! Now, although acting and dancing are two different things, bro, the crowd is gonna go crazy for this cinnamon bun. No. They had to do it. We had the most wholesome character, Nilou, and then they throw in the doctor. God, I'm kind of scared. He's gonna be the villain. Like, come on, let's be real.
Oh my god.
Wait, I kind of love this. Okay, this is a good group. The Sumeru-ness of the group. All right, we got a plot for this one, guys. So, Dottore, main antagonist, pretty obvious. But he's gonna hire Aloy as like a mercenary to get rid of a fellow big-brained individual. And that's gonna be Al-Haytham. Again, it's a performance. He won't do this in real life. I think he'd probably have a bit of respect for the swell lad. But nah, this is war in the performing arts. And here's the thing. I think Al-Haytham and Nilou are gonna be like that married couple. Yeah, although I don't fully endorse this ship, in a play, in a performance, it's kind of nice, kind of spicy. Because you have the really wholesome wife and the antisocial husband, who everyone else is like, does he even love her? Like, he never gives her attention. But in actuality, he does. So Nilou's gonna get killed. Aloy's gonna be ready to eliminate Al-Haytham, but Nilou's gonna be like, watch out, dearie, and pushes him aside as she gets shot in the head. Then Al-Haytham realizes he has emotions and pursues the attacker, and eventually he takes Aloy down. And he's like, who put you up to this? And she's like, you'll never make me talk. And then Al-Haytham's like, oh, I guess you're right. And then he kills Aloy. He's like, I don't need your brain. My brain is big enough to find out who killed my wife. And then, through a series of convoluted events, he and Dottore meet. They come face to face. And as Dottore is explaining his evil plans to Al-Haytham, Al-Haytham shoots him in the head. Nah, Al-Haytham in a performance gives me that vibe like he's skipping the whole tragic backstory of the villain. As Dottore's monologuing, he just pulls out a 9mm and shoots him in the head. And he's like, ah, well, that's taken care of. But plot twist, there's 99 more of him. Now, in a real fight, Dottore would probably mop the floor with this man, but the hero always has to win in a play. So he's gonna kill all of the clones, and maybe he'll keep one as like a pet or something. That was a little weird, but yeah. Overall, I think this one's kind of good in terms of plot. I think Dottore would be an amazing actor who doesn't really have to act. Like, he's a natural, literally. Al Haytham, the acting might not be the best, but hey, it's still a good time. I'm gonna say it's a really damn good performance for the plot. Like, I imagine the audience getting hooked. They're like, what's gonna happen next? Oh, he just shot him in the head. But yeah, we're gonna go with that. Oh my boy, let's go. Some Phoenix Wright, baby. Next, we got the flirtatious detective, Hazel. Yes, quite. Wait, I imagine Ganyu being awkward on stage. Oh no. Yes, Lobo, come on. Why do I feel like Tartusi is gonna accidentally kill one of the actors? Wait, Zhang Dong here? No, wait, is it? Yeah, yeah, wait, we just, sorry, are you? Next we got Eula. Ooh, this is pretty good. Wait, guys, I feel like this would be such a good group of actors besides for Ganyu. Oh, wait, she could be the playwright. Yeah, she's gonna script the whole thing, and with that said, Eula's gonna force her into the play. Yes, kind of like Kale in the new event. She's gonna be like, Ganyu, baby. Now that's more Hazel's way of talking. But she's gonna encourage her to come up on stage. She'll have a minor role though, yeah. Oh, she's gonna be the mom. Yeah, because she's the oldest one here, and her kids are Hazel and Eula. Yes! And Tartusi isn't just gonna be a bad guy, no. He's gonna be like the seeker of the strong. Like maybe one day, Hazel's reading about this man in the paper, and all of the things are saying, world's greatest martial artist dead by the hands of this evil criminal, Tartusi. But he's not like a bad guy, no. The people who he's fighting, they know they're about to die, and they're probably kind of like content. They're like, finally, a worthy adversary. Someone to kill me on equal grounds. And Tartusi's like, bro, you wasn't even close to as strong as me. But yes, and Eula's gonna be the protagonist who is secretly a badass woman because she like literally is. So one day Eula and Hazel are gonna be like fighting off some gangsters or something, yeah. And Tartusi's gonna be looking from the shadows like, hey, you got some moves there, baby. Wait, could this turn into a romance? Yeah, okay. So they have a really epic showdown. Yeah, like a duel to the death, but none of them really wins. Like they're at a stalemate, fighting for 3 days straight. Now, Tartusi would probably win in real life, but hey, this is a performance. Oh, and it makes sense because she's such a tsundere. He's like, wanna grab a bite to eat after our death battle? She's like, no, baka. And brother Hazel is like, guys, just fuck. Bro, the female portion of the audience would be going crazy for this performance. They're all so attractive. It's like Twilight, but better and with more violence. But yeah, we're gonna say that's how it goes. I know Ganyu and Hazel both have minor roles. Ooh, and Hazel will think Tartusi is insanely attractive, but he's already taken by his sister. Nah, I love this. Okay, I'm putting it in perfect performance. Yeah, I think Hazel would also be a bit of the comedy relief character because everyone is probably thinking what he's thinking. Like, just get married, guys. But yeah, that one was top tier, guys. Come on. Next T. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Hazel and Kazuzu to get paired, but it's fine. It's all good. Aw, wait, that's precious. I'm getting flashbacks of that past summer event. You know, the one with Kazuzu and Fischl? It was so cute. Why do I feel like if Kale and Fischl met, Kale would be judging Fischl high-key? Wait.
What the fuck? Oh!
And finally, we got Yae Miko. This is interesting. Okay, this one is gonna be fun. Change of pace. I want this to be a slice of life. kind of performance. Yeah, and you know damn well Miko's gonna be the director. And in my opinion, she's the best director on this entire list. If you think someone's better, feel free to let me know in the comments, but she knows how to play to the actor's strength. And why do I feel like she's blackmailing Kale into doing this? Okay, nah. I don't want to go down that route, so we're going to take the wholesome approach. We're just going to say Kale wants to better herself. She's been inspired by Eula after the recent event. It was amazing. So, Fischl and Kale are gonna be the really quirky sisters because they're complete opposites. Fischl's the extrovert who's insanely weird and an oddball. Kale's the introverted realist. It's so good. Bro, it would be hilarious just watching Kale constantly like put up with Fischl. And I think Fischl is kind of what Kale needs to be comfortable on stage. Because if someone as cracked as Fischl is that comfortable, bro, she would instantly loosen up a bit. It'd be a nice time. Oh, oh! It's gonna take place in a school. Yeah, Kazuzu is gonna be that really sexy teacher that when he comes into the scene, the entire audience is like, and he probably won't have that many scenes because Miko knows how to play her cards. She only uses Kazuzu to moisten up the crowd. And Miko herself is gonna be the principal of the high school. Yeah. She's like, Kale, come into my office. Are you not feeling comfortable with your peers? She's like, nonsense. Why do I think Kale would get so embarrassed with Miko around? Diabetes. But again, this is such a good group for her. Like, she is the main character, and everyone in this group has a way of getting her out of her bubble. It's perfect. Kazuzu's like that one actor who she's actually like really chill with. Like, he calms her down. And then when she gets back onto stage, Fischl hypens her up, and then Miko embarrasses her. It's such good variety in cast. It's amazing. So with that said, it's slice of life, so it might be a bit of a niche, but with Miko's top tier directing, it has to be the perfect performance. Yes! Like, all of the people in the crowd obsessed with action are kind of chill with this because it's so funny and far out there. Kale's probably the most relatable main character. It's gonna be a simple, perfect performance. In my opinion, yes. Yo, Mona gives me unintentional, really hilarious vibes, and I kind of love it. Next, we got Mr. Albedo, who, he's such an interesting actor. Wait.
He's about to moisten up the crowd.
And suddenly, it's really wholesome. Next, we have Yao Yao. Wait, Ping! Give me Ping! Yes, please, Ping in. Oh, boo. Oh, that was close. Please. Wait, I kind of wanted Yao Yao and Klee, but this is still good. Wait, this team has two paths. I can see it going down. I think we're gonna go with a bit of a battle of the brains. Yeah, between Albedo and Mona, and it's gonna be like a mystery kind of performance. Ooh, wait, what would the mystery be? Ooh, yeah, maybe they're both trying to figure out who killed a respective person, and it's a battle between detectives. Yes, and they're both constantly trying to screw each other over. Like, Mona's like, haha, you just got her pranked. And Albedo's like, huh, well, I just planned around your plan. And then Mona is like, well, I just planned around the plan that you were planning around my plan. And then Albedo... Now, even though it's a super serious battle of wits, Yao Yao and Benny here is the perfect mix to spice up this performance. Because every time it gets serious, I feel like Benny is gonna be like maybe Albedo's sidekick, and as Albedo finds a clue, Benny somehow destroys it. Yes, and Albedo would be like, it's fine, don't worry about it, my young assistant. We all have our flaws. And then Yao Yao will be Mona's assistant, helping her out. I can imagine Mona being like, Yao Yao, write this down, write this down. And plot twist, at this point, Yao Yao knows more about the case than Mona does. Oh, and what if she betrays Mona and joins Albedo's detective squad? Yes, because she might feel maybe underappreciated. Yes, and Yao Yao always taking care of Benny is the most precious thing. Oh, and what if Benny's bad luck at some point turns into a weird form of good luck, and that is what Albedo needs to finally solve this murder mystery. We're going off the deep end with so many of these. But yeah, this is just a battle of the brains. There's no villain, but I'm gonna say, I was gonna put it in a great performance for a niche because the mystery fans, I think, would adore this. But Benny being there just adds that comedy. Like, he's basically a walking fail compilation that even the script is not safe from him. Yeah, and maybe they have to improvise a lot of the time because of so much unexpected issues happening with Benny. Oh, that's a really interesting one. I'm gonna say it's really damn good just for Benny kind of spicing it up a bit. Yeah. Next team. Mika as the doctor, the good doctor. Next we have the boy Baiju. He's kind of like a stoner. He gives me stoner vibes. We need some entertainment now. We got Sayu.
But okay, give me some comedy, baby. Damn it, this is not comedy! Okay.
This is kind of a weird one. Then we have Lu Min. Okay. Guys, you know damn well Yunjin is carrying this performance on her back though. Hey guys, editing bonk here. So for this group, for some reason, I replaced Sayu with Zhang Dong, and I have no idea why. Like, I was looking back at it in post, and I just don't know where my brain was, but yeah. Apologies, Sayu is Zhongli in this situation. My bad, guys. This is the first time it's happened, so yeah. Now, although Yunjin is an opera singer, she still is used to being on the stage. She has the most stage presence. Actually, that might not be true because Baiju and Zhang Dong are the kings of the sexy Liu Men. Like, even though they're both probably not the best actors, a lot of the audience doesn't really care because they're just looking at them like, God damn, I wish someone would talk to me like I was a cup of tea. Nah, I wish I was that man's snake wrapped around his neck. I kind of wish Lu Min was like Ito or something, because then we could go down the Yunjin harem route. Okay, this is what it's gonna be. So, Zhang Dong is gonna be Yunjin's father, and she is constantly trying to prove herself to him, but he is never impressed. He's like, you got an A+ in everything? Not impressed. What? You're making the Olympics team? Not impressed. Like, it doesn't matter what she does. And Lu Min is gonna be her best friend who is constantly giving her moral support. Yes! That's such a good role for Lu Min. I love that. And Baiju's gonna be her teacher at school. Yeah, so she's gonna have like a parent-teacher interview. Baiju's gonna be like, your daughter's amazing. She's so talented. He's like, in what? Being smart? He's like, yeah, that's what I meant. He's like, not impressed. Why am I giving this role to Zhang Dong? But yeah, it's gonna be a slice of life, and by the end of it, maybe Yunjin finds true love and gets all up in Zhang Dong's face. She's like, screw you, dad. Look, this is my husband. And Lu Min's in the back like, you tell him, girl. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting performance. I think Yunjin is gonna be organizing most of it. I'm gonna say it's a great performance for a niche. Yeah, if you like the relaxing plot with really sexy men, yeah, this is for you. You'll be fine. Also, guys, I'm straight. YouTube comments always say otherwise, but I promise.
Oh, let's go. Ooh, wait a sec.
Wait, can we get it? for like the 3rd time in a row. Dainsleif and Scarra. Give me Scarra. It needs to happen. Let's go. Wait, that's kind of precious though. Next we have the I'm not your average old lady, Madam Ping. Yes. Wait, Madam Ping and Klee on the same team is cute. Also, I just realized Zhang Dong. Wait. Hold up, what's going on? Wait, guys, we made a mistake. For some reason, we put Zhang Dong instead of Sayu before. Okay, you know what? Mistakes happen, guys. We're just gonna add Sayu back. This is the first time we've had a mistake on a tier list, but it's all good. And finally, for the last team member, oh, I feel bad for making that mistake now. It's fine. Stuff happens, y'all. And finally, for this team, we have Elisa. Okay, guys, for this one, since Klee is part of the group, you know she has to be the main character. Nah, I'm not making Dainsleif the edgy main. We're going the wholesome approach and making Klee. Oh, how about this? Dainsleif is gonna be the main bad guy who gets influenced by Klee's power of friendship. Yeah, so Madam Ping will be the grandma and Lisa will be the mom. Yeah, so they're gonna be her influences in life, and since it's a performance and it's not their real chill self, they're gonna scold Klee. They're gonna be like, stop blowing things up, child. Do you wanna go in the tension again? And Klee is like, one day, me blowing up things is gonna help someone, yeah. So she's gonna be fighting with her Dodoko army, the Dainsleif army, and she's gonna beat them down, and once she finally gets to the final boss, she influences him with her wholesomeness and friendship, yes! She's gonna be like, even past bad things can be undone. Too soon! But in a performing arts play, the power of friendship always wins. So yeah, I know we didn't give Elisa or Ping a big role to play, and I don't think either of them is gonna die. Wait, no. Let's say Ping dies of old age by the end of the performance, and it's gonna be like a Coco moment. If you guys have ever seen the movie Coco, so adorable. But yes, it inspires Klee to be a better person. It's a good time. With that said, it has emotion, it has some comedy, has a good villain. I'm not gonna quite put it in perfect performance. I think it's close, like borderline perfect, but we're gonna leave it there. Next, we got the last team. I know Zhang Dong was supposed to be here instead of Sayu, but still, we're gonna go with this, and I have to say, right off the bat, this is comedy gold. With a cast of characters that are this much of a mess. Bro, it might be funny if you're intoxicated as well, but I don't think you need to be drunk. Oh, and I kind of feel bad for Mika, because he's so normal. Like, compared to the rest of these characters. So he's gonna be the relatable lead, where some people in the audience might find him boring, but to those people, we have Arataki Ito here to spice things up. Because this man is both unintentionally funny and intentionally funny. It's such a good mix for a performance. And did he have his whole like little skit already with the Arataki gang? So we can just replace these characters with the gang. Nah, we're not doing that. I feel like Scarra might accidentally kill Ito on stage. Wait, this might turn into a bit of a fight, but the audience thinks it's part of their performance. Yes! And as they're having their death battle, Mika and Sayu are like, well, this isn't part of the script, and they're just chilling. Yes. Now, Mika and Sayu is kind of a wholesome dynamic when I think about it. So, I think Scarra is gonna be the main antagonist for sure. Sayu can be his little spy. Yeah, she spies on people for Scaramouche. I'm gonna say it's gonna stay right here. Comedy gold. Mika and Ito will have the weirdest dynamic imaginable. But we're gonna leave it like that. Alright guys, this was a weird tier list, y'all. It's a lot different from the normal stuff because it's literally a headcanon plot tier list. That's why it's a little spicier. But with that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Take care and have a good one.